What's going on, guys? It's Wiper Reactions coming back with another reaction video, and today we're going to be reacting to another Tales of Runeterra. This one's going to be Noxus after victory. And the last one was really good. The Shadow Owls, and you guys gave a lot of support and a lot of love to that, so I really appreciate that as well. As I do to every other video, you guys support and give love to as well. But we're going to be reacting to the Noxus one. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it's as good as the last one, because that last one was very good. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Let's go. Artist, Noxian Frontier. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's in. Is it a throw yard? Because it's like these Viking stuff. Maybe. Oh, he just looks so mean.
My name. Hold them back. It is over. We have the city. Surrender your crown. End this bloodshed.
yeah, so would I. Oh, I would have thought he would have crushed him. Huh, okay.
The crown is mine by birth, granted to me by my royal blood, as are these lands and my subjects.
He's a big guy.
You no longer have subjects. Today, they become citizens of Noxus. Rejoice at the end of kings. Noxus offers freedom and fortune for any strong enough
To the brave, I swear.
Returned to me by a slave, unworthy even to touch it or stand in my presence.
One a-hole, man.
Don't
Yeah.
you see, Noxian? The gods return the crown to me. End this bloodshed? No. The kingdom is mine, or it is a graveyard. Show them, girl. Die for your king. Go!
Get fucked. That is not a king.
No. Insolent villain!
Did he do a Draven? He done a Draven! Interesting. Okay. This is okay. We'll wait to the end.
For their heirlooms and unearned titles, Noxus wants you to stand, so you can be reforged in a glory.
He does not sound like Darius. Nice transition. Now she's with Noxus, I guess. Yeah, they look mean. Ah, okay. Okay. I really, yeah, it was, is it as bad as the last one? I think you guys could decide on one, but this one's not as much action, you know, there's a little bit more fighting. Okay, actually say that back, don't take back the action bit. There's not as much, like, meaning and suspense. It's more like trying to make because, well, it depends. If the majority of people who play Runeterra, most likely are League of Legends players, right? Most likely, I might be wrong, or they know the League of Legends universe most likely. Okay, and people know that from League of Legends, that Noxus and, you know, Noxian and you know, Darius, you got Draven, you got those are like bad, didn't they? They go to take over land. Are bad as well, and we've seen a lot of trailers that they are bad. But I really feel like in this one they're trying to actually portray Noxus and Darius specifically as a good, like a reason for good. You know, when they done the Demacia one, okay, they were like obviously showing young kids, like, oh, you know, you could dream and you could do that stuff. With this one, I really felt like it was like they're really trying to make him look good, because when the guy was standing on his head, and then I mean, that was cool. And then he look, when he done that, he looked like he looked down as in to crush it, to basically go, this is because you didn't surrender your crown. But actually, look, you let him go. That's because they're not here for the king. They don't want the king to join. They want his subjects to join, his fighters. They want them to join Noxus. And they do this by going, we will show you mercy, but we won't show the heads at mercy. Because obviously this king guy is an asshole, right? His king guy is an a-hole, you know, and yeah, it's just, it was obviously really nice cinematics as well. Yeah, it was just, I found it really interesting because I just thought this was like his daughter. I thought when he goes, return to me by my, you know, but he ends up being a slave. But this is really cool because what this scene's basically doing is basically showing that even the lowest of his subjects, slaves per se, as he sees them as, would even potentially go and die for the crown. They believe in it so much. Now, the funny thing is that's exactly what Noxus are looking for. They're looking for people who would die for their king. I know as much as those guys dropped the swords, but they still even just stood there and had that, and they're ready to fight, but they were just scared because obviously he clearly has a reputation for being scary. Now, I'm not saying Noxus are good. I'm saying what this cinematics is trying to do is portray him as a good force from whatever kingdom or whatever type of people's eyes. That's what we're looking at it from. And then if you go back to Awaken, with the League of Legends trailer, you saw Noxus fighting Ionians, and they're just farmers and stuff and just peaceful people. It looks like we don't know the complete backstory, and we don't know the complete backstory of this either. So it's a very nice difference. We get to see a different side of Darius because obviously he's a very hot-headed. We see him as in League of Legends, and this time he's actually showing he's got a bit of compassion behind him. In the last video done with the announcement trailer, if you guys haven't seen that, make sure you go and look that up. That was a good one. And he was like the main protagonist, and he, you know, gave kids mercy. He was even fighting besides, it looked like Demacia at one point. So that was really interesting. But this was pretty cool. Look, so she went and stabbed this big guy. He looks like the guy of X-Men. Do you know that big mountain guy? What was he? What's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. He's like Wreck or something like that. He's the big guy. It just reminds me of that. And then look, the girl cut him. Obviously, rightly, he would want to go and get some revenge, or he just thought by his sort of like role, as it seems like Darius is like right hand, he's like lieutenant, if you would say, or he's lieutenant, as we say in England. And then when Darius stopped it, that's purely because I think theoretically that Darius knew that that king was going to be the way it was. You know, go die for your king, and because he probably knew he was a slave, that this king was going to basically, you know, he probably didn't know if he was going to kill her or not, but basically wasn't going to be grateful for the fact that she almost died returning his crown. And he knew that, one, she's got balls to go and attack this big guy, you know, and that takes a lot. So he wants that in his army. But not only that, she shows that she has got compassion, but he just needs to own it in the right direction for Noxus, which eventually, you know, he does toward the end when it shows the, which is actually really powerful, because you watch the crown, watch this. Let's skip it forward. So watch this. And obviously it comes like here, and it melts into a sword. So that's a super powerful scene. So that could basically mean that, you know, that even kings fall before Noxus, because obviously that grew into a Noxian. She's a Noxian now. Or it could mean that even slaves, you know, even slaves are worthy to take down a king and wear their crown as weaponry. Or even so, it's basically saying that even the lowest of the community or environment or, you know, atmosphere, whatever you want to, or social, society, sorry, that you are willing and become, you know, generals of Noxus. Like now she's standing with them. So I liked it. I really, really liked it in a very different way to the other one. The last one was very suspenseful and a lot of emotion to it, which I quite enjoyed. This one was all about sending a message, and it's like, we are ready for war. And then you stand there, look at that picture. So clearly this guy, whoever this big motherfucker is, went through what she went through, you know? Now she might be the one who is in the reveal trailer. She looks actually fairly similar to her, but I might be wrong, because we thought it was Fiora, but it wasn't. Yeah, I really like the fact they're trying to, you know, change how Noxus is in this game. Now I don't know, because we've had some comments basically saying that that it could be showing like the backstory that we don't know yet. I don't think it is. I think in League of Legends, they've been portrayed as bad, and they'll always be portrayed as bad. I think in this, they're going to try and change it, though, to see how people react to it. And I like it, because I used to look at Noxian soldiers like, you're real assholes. Like, you don't deserve to live. You should die. Not you know, I'm not in Say-Away, but I'm talking about in the League universe, not in actually real life. But now I'm actually looking at them going, well, they're actually like they're like freedom fighters. So that's what it means. It's like propaganda. I don't know, guys, but let me know what you guys think. But I think overall this video is kind of sending a message that even the lowest of the lowest could be but above kings, and that is what Noxus stands for. And you can obviously portray that by a sword, being part of a sword, and then obviously she's standing there with the big legendary Darius himself. But you let me know, guys, in the comments what you guys think. I really liked it though. It was kind of fun. I really hope they bring out more. Like I don't know what's left. I don't know what other factions are left. I think we've got Pillar Over. I think that's one. I don't know if that's open. You've got Zone. So I hope they've got, like, you know, they've got Vi in one, and they could have Urgot in another and stuff like that. It'd just be so cool. Okay, and Build War and stuff. But yeah, guys, I hope you have enjoyed that video. If you have, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and comment down below, guys. If you have any other theories about what this video could be sending, if you liked it, if you disliked it, I'll be more than happy to look at your comments and stuff. But this is White Boy Reactions, guys. Signing off this video. Until the next one, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later. Peace out.